All right, so looking at Ripple here, XRP. I haven't looked at this in a little bit here. You can see that I was looking for a buy position if price rejected this area, which was this little area of liquidity plus this 618 level for this retracement. However, it did not reject on this zone, so therefore invalid. Now we're looking to, yeah, I mean, this is actually completely changes everything. So it is still bullish. It's above this moving average, but it keeps making lower lows, and because it broke this 618 level, that tells me it most likely doesn't want to retrace. So this might be kind of bearish now, and that means we're looking for some sell positions. And then you can see kind of held like there was this area, but now it broke it, and it is forming this little one here, but as we speak, but who knows if that'll hold. I'm trying to see like kind of what our monthly range is. I mean, I guess last month it was bearish, or sorry, it was bullish, but I mean with a heavy pullback. So maybe this month is just retesting this candle. Might test like halfway down to this area here, which is pretty much where it's at now. But yeah, I really don't know for Ripple. I mean, still got about 30-ish cents or so on average to do for the month. Yeah, that's about right. I'm looking for some whole numbers. I mean, I guess this 60 level, which it broke, would have been right here. Yeah, it broke on the daily and held. So your next area kind of, I mean, would be this upper liquidity area here, which functioned as resistance at one point and then blew up, right through it. So this might happen again, which also would align with what I drew up on the weekly, I believe. Yeah, so this weekly actually, this is a pretty significant area. So Ripple might not be bearish. It is currently printing bearish structure, lower lows, lower highs, especially on this daily. But this zone seems pretty significant. So I would say right around this 55-cent level might be where price stops. So yeah, and then I mean it could potentially be bullish after hitting that, but I think as of right now that's where it's headed. And then it might head up after that, but that might be a next month kind of thing. I don't think that it's overall bearish. Like, I don't think it's going to cross over this moving average just based on this price action here, but it's just surprising that it's pulled back so much. But looking on this weekly, it kind of makes sense that it'll come back to this zone. You can just see how significant this area was. Like, look at throughout history, this area has done so well for Ripple, right? Rejected, broke, and then rejected this side, here, like it was making higher highs, higher lows, and then took forever to break this zone, and then once it did, it came all the way up, right? So now it's just retesting this area. So yeah, I think 55 cents, so anywhere between like 53 and 57 kind of thing. So 55 right in the middle, bang on. I think that's going to be our area to look for. So probably nothing happening with Ripple until then, and then once price does come down to that area, I would be looking for a buy position. But again, you would need the price structure to change completely once price hits that zone. Obviously stay above this daily moving average, but then once price hits this area, look for it to start making higher highs, higher lows on the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame. Let price at least cross over the 1-hour moving average at least. Ideally it would be the 4, but that might be a little ways away. So that is what I would wait for, is for Ripple to come down to about 55 cents here and start to struggle, and then hopefully start making higher highs, higher lows. And yeah, it might happen into next month, but for that, like before that happens, but then I think I would look for a long position to one of these previous areas, as long as it's within range for the month. I like to base my trades based on monthly moves, and ranges. So that is what I would be looking for Ripple. So until then, not much. It's still very bearish. Yesterday closed bearish. Today looks like a little bit of a pullback, but then will most likely close bearish as well. So that is Ripple.